Hello everyone, welcome to Scott Hart Voice, the channel dedicated to voiceovers and video games, and welcome back to Satisfactory. I did decide to do a little bit of off-camera work, just so I could actually have it as a wood-shutting process and actually know what the heck I'm doing for when I show you guys what I did. Alright, here we go. We have 16 coal generators at full speed. Yeah, boy. Kind of loud. I'm going to make sure that the audio balances are okay. Ooh, they are, in fact, not. And I think that's because the game is a little bit loud. I'm going to turn the sound down. Let's go maybe 20. That's much better. And... yeah, I think I'll have the game sound turned down for now. So anyway, that's that. I totally forgot to have one row here of foundations to be able to run around on. But on the cool thing is when it's done, it's just going to look like this. I also did a little bit more work. I'm going to show you all what I did. Before I forget, I did fix the modular frames production back over at the base. I was apparently mixing wire and plates somehow on a belt. Don't ask me how. I can't answer that, but I fixed that. I've been a little bit busy. I did all that concrete over there. I set up the truck to come over here. And I did let this run for a few hours. And it's, excuse me, it's staying on top of everything. Like, the production is, it's staying up. It's not like running low at any point. And I was monitoring it periodically. And I think often enough to know whether or not it would actually work or fail. So what we're going to do is we're going to disassemble this. And we're going to take this and we're going to duplicate it right next to it. Excuse me. Which means we'll be setting up another truck stop right there. And we'll be setting up another path for the truck to come in. And do I really need to have the truck doing this? Absolutely not. There's no reason to actually have the truck doing this when I could just belt a belt from there to there. But it's the principle of the thing. That's why. It's good to... when you have an idea... excuse me. When you have an idea, it's good to give it a shot. So I did. And that's what I came up with. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna duplicate it over here. But first, I want to do this. Yes. I am so excited. Are you guys ready for this? I don't know if you're ready. Yes! Yes! We are going. And we're going up. We're going up! Yes. 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 And we can jump from one to the other. Haha. And then we can just let go and fly into the tower. And we're going to head right back. Nothing's really changed over here. Well, like I said, I did fix the modular frames. And I turned smart plating back on as well. Was there anything else I did? If there was anything else, it was really small. Like, I really didn't do much at the base. Like I said, I turned... oh, crap. I turned modular frames back on. Oh, sorry, I fixed modular frames and I turned smart plating back on, and I can't. I don't think there's anything else I did. So, okay, back to it. Really? You actually have to manually hit it at the time. Okay. Well, that's dumb. So if you jump when you get ready to... oh, crap. Ow. When you get ready to reconnect, you actually have to push your mouse button. You can't actually just hold it. So, Okay. We're gonna tear all this apart. That was a thing. I definitely don't have enough rotors for all of this. We actually do need to go back to the base and top up on supplies. Especially a lot of concrete. Because we only have 500 in the dimensional depot. So after all of that traversing, we gotta go back. You hate to see it. Oh, no! Did you stop? What is going on? You've got to be kidding me. Really? How did I miss that? Guys, I'm having troubles. I am having significant troubles right now. Actually kind of annoyed. What? Was it because I was holding space? Oh. That's why. So if you hold space, you'll jump. You'll do this thing. If you hold space. Well, that is good to know. Ow. Well, hello, Mr. Bean. Can't be around here, sir. I don't want you to get hurt. Thank you. Alright. Oh, hey, check it out. Wait, what the? Stop. What? Okay, here we go. Oh, and for the record, we have plenty of power production now. Okay. We are going to need... not as many plates as you would think, but we will need some. So we'll go 2 fat stacks of plates, I guess. Rods. I guess 2 as well. No, we don't need screws. Wires? Maybe 2 as well. Excuse me. Cable. We need lots of cable. Let's do 3 fat stacks. That'll be good. And copper plates. We'll go 3 fat stacks as well. Okay, I think we'll go top off our steel. Our rotors. And then just get the rest concrete. Hey, let's get the Yeetus. Yep. There we go. Do I have any left? 1? Yeah, not worth holding on to. Yeet. Two yeet. 3 yeet. And get out of the way. I think I missed the bird, which is good. I know, just like, oh crap. I didn't actually say that, but that was what was going on in my mind. We will hopefully be coming back over here soon, since we now have Mark II miners in order to double our production. Okay, let's go up to 4 stacks of plates. And we'll top... Whoa! We'll top off that fourth stack of beams. Or, sorry, pipes. Forgot what they were called for a minute. Over to rotors. That one I purposely hit. Whoop. Oh, and I think we have to go up over this way in order to actually be able to get there. Oh, Baja! I am, I'm not drunk. Yeet. Okay. Oh, and encased beam production has fully backed up. Yeah. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and get 2 fat stacks of beams as well. Just in case we need them. We will need 2 fat stacks of rotors, which is actually backed up now. Excellent. Not anymore. Okay. And the rest, I believe, is concrete because, well, let's actually just double check. We're going to need 6 water extractors, 16 power generators, how many pumps do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pumps. I think it's under logistics. Yeah. What else do we need? We have cable and stuff for outlets. Do we need anything else? Got what we need for the pulp for the power poles. Power poles, generators, floor holes, splitters. We just topped up on beams for the belts. We have enough modular frames for the 2 truck stops and the tractor. We have what we need for the new Mark II miner. We'll need to build another miner out there, though. I think that's it. I think those are the major players. So we do not have enough rotors and reinforced plates. Okay. 3 fat stacks it is. Oh. All right, Yeetus, let's go. We'll grab some reinforced iron plates on the way out, along with topping up on concrete. Want to make sure I didn't mess anything up there. Get out of my way. Oh, and you know what? We should actually park the Yeetus at the base. Because we're going to ride the power lines there. Because it is actually considerably faster since we can actually cut across over the lake now. And not have to worry about going down the side. That was a huge upgrade. Okay. Here we go. I'm full of all sorts of sighs and stuff because I My body is rather tired. I had karate earlier this evening, and Sensei, he ran us pretty hard. There we go. And we'll have some extra in case we need it. How much does that mean we're going to have concrete-wise? There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That might be enough. We have 6,500 because we have 500 in the dimensional depot as well. So, there's that. Up we go. Oh, wait, come on. Let's go. To glory and honor and all things fun. And you know what I just realized? I didn't actually need that many rotors because I'm going to get rotors from taking apart the current power production. I totally spaced that. I'm going to get half of what I'm going to need for that by tearing that apart. Ow. Whatever. Alright, let's see how many... You know what, let's do it from this way, because I actually left myself some space to run around. Alright, from here, because this is going to be the shared center between the two sides, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And yes, I know I could have just done this, but you know what? Sometimes I like to just count myself, you know? Alright, 1. Oh, 2. Forgot to hit zoop. So we're building out 6. And down we go. Did that go out far enough? It did! Excellent! And next layer. It should also be 8, but I just want to make sure. This time I actually am going to use this. Well, actually, no, I'm not, because I'm going to grab all sorts of other things. So this is the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Still the same. No difference. I go underneath it. I can. Sweet. And we're going to go 8. There we go. And down we go 10. I don't think it's going the full 10. That one only went 5. I think I was angling up too much. Okay, that level's done. Down we go. And these are all 2s, yeah. So from here, is it another 8? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, not that one. Yes, it is 8 out from there. Ooh, wow. That was really close. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then in. 1, 2, 3, and then this one. One. And then here. But that didn't leave me enough. Because it should be 3 and 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is supposed to hit over... Supposed to be right underneath the end, right? Yeah. Where is this one at then? We need to go one more. Okay. Oh, because one clipped in. Okay, that's why. And down we go. And now we got 3 in the middle. Okay, then the next thing I want to do is I want to bring... Of course, that would happen. I want to bring these out. Might be easier to do from here. Almost there. Okay. I think that's all she wrote. Yeah. We're good to go. So we can go ahead and start by getting our water extractors in place. In order to do that, we're going to line it up with this seam here. And I'm going to flip you around that way. And when I do this, I want it to be a little bit further out. And I think that's right. Let's put up the this in place and line it up with noodle. Nope, it's too close. I thought I had it far enough away, but apparently not. That's okay. That might be it. Junction right there. And noodle there. Does that look right? Looks pretty close. How far away did I have these ones? Well, the bubble pretty much is lined up with that. Where's this at then? Is that too far? Yeah, it's one too far. Dadgummit. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. That's okay. We'll just keep going until we get it right. This is the one that was a little bit difficult for me. I get that one in. Right place. Yeah, that looks right. The bubble's in line. We can go underneath. The edge of that bubble is in line with this. I'm pretty sure that's right. We'll pipe it up and just make sure real quick though. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Do. Let's see. There it is. I want to say it's right there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Go in the water real quick. Right. Ah, it's really hard to see. Yeah, that's it. Then we do this. And then we do this. Hold control. You go there. Oh, and I can actually place you right here, right now. There we go. And hold control. No, that is not how it's going to be placed. There we go. Okay. And then we can do that. And that. And then that and that. Then we'll pipe them up. Nope, not that one. That one. Ugh. I got it a little bit dirty. I just had to wash myself off. That's all. Okay. I don't want to place any floor holes in the ceiling yet, so I want to make sure I have the right placements for them. Let's go ahead and get that level ready, though. Where is that center? So 1, 2, 3 here. I think that's the center. Maybe 1, 2, 3 edge. Okay, so this is the center line right here. In order to do this, we need to know where to place. How did I do this with the previous set? Oh, right. I actually placed the coal power plants, and then I used those to place where the splitters need to go, and then I deleted them. So that's what we're going to do real quick. So we're going to go power. Nope. Power. Coal power plant. And we're just going to make sure you're in the right place. Where exactly? Well, actually, it doesn't even really matter right now. Because it doesn't matter if they're far out this way or that way. It just matters that they're correct this way. So let's build out 8 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And of course we'll be deleting these, so don't worry. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, time for splitters. Inbound is right here. Nope, that is not correct. That's correct. Okay. Oh, jeez. $18. No. Should only be 16. There we go. Okay. Good. And now we're going to place the generators. Ugh. And let's see. Where that corner starts is over the edge. So right there, actually. It's perfect. And then nudge that into place, and that one's ready to go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I am getting tired, though. Quite tired, actually. So, halfway through that bevel is the line. Yep, that's right. Cool. No, coal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. There we go. And 4 holes. Oh, wait, no. Okay, now I'm going to fix this ramp because this would not be fun to try and run down with all of these in the way. I wouldn't have a whole lot of room. So what I'm going to do is this. There we go. I want that cat. And then I'll fix the rest of this in. It's just going to be a good starting point for what I'm actually doing. Okay. At this point, we want conveyor lifts. And I learned an interesting fact earlier from I think it was yesterday, last night, I mean. There was a video that Neilhouse released, and it was about starting the manifold, and all of the manifolds I've been doing, they haven't been terrible. But the thing is when every single belt is the same speed, the manifold can't function. It won't fill itself as evenly as if they were all the same belt. Because if all the belt speeds are the same, you literally have to wait for all of the previous ones to fully fill before. How do I say this? If you have the right belt speeds, the manifold will fill more evenly. Once it's full, it doesn't really matter. That's what I was trying to say. That's good. Okay, those are all done. Now, how did I do the power? Well, here's how I did it. What I did is this. Every single place that a wall outlet can be placed, so can a power pole. But a power pole can also be placed in between those two. So like if we take a look at these, this power pole, this wall outlet can go here or here. But the power pole can actually go in between those. So what I did is I found the spot as close to underneath this as possible where the wall outlet would snap. Come on. I was able to do it earlier. Whatever. I'll just do it from down here. So that would go there. And then that goes on top. And then that cable between the two will be hidden. And then I just did this for all of them. Just go down as far as I can and then grab the one that's just slightly to the right. Place the power pole above it. Move on. It was rather tedious work, but I think it looks pretty nice. And I'll show it to you guys. Oh, I'll show it to you guys here in a minute once I actually finish this. And the reason why they have to be directly above and below each other is so you can't see the wire going in between. Because even if they're slightly off, you'll still see the wire somewhat. And in my opinion, it just looked kind of tacky, I think is the right word that I want to use there. Yeah, it looked a little tacky. There. And then we will hop on up. I guess we could also do it. Whoa, no. Okay, good. Whew. I guess we can just do it from here anyway. Doesn't make much of a difference. Now, why are we not hooking these up to the actual power plants right now? And the reason is so the manifold can fully back up with coal and water. Once the manifold is completely backed up and we have a good flow of coal and water going everywhere, then we'll be done. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But until then, I don't want them hooked up. Okay. Good. Good. Put one right there on that. Is that a seam? Yeah, right there in the middle on the seam. And then what did I use on the other end? Oh, right, the double wall, because power needs to go to that, to the truck stop. That's right. So I'll have to build that out here in a minute. I don't see any reason to have this not filled in, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Good. And now, the top will look way clean. Take a look at this. That's what it looks like. I showed it to you guys earlier. Does that not just look so clean? Like, you can barely even tell that there's a power cable there. They almost look like they're supposed to be part of it. It looks so good. I love how this turned out. And like I said before, I'm not going to be the hugest stickler on aesthetics, but at the same time, if I can spend a little bit... Oh, crap. Okay. If I can spend a little effort to make it look good, I'm gunta. I'm gunta. My name is not Gunta. All right. These are all 4s. Here we go. Down you go. And all of these need to be deleted because they are incorrect. Okay. Next. 4 meters are going to go down to jump. Oh, I guess I can get rid of those. I don't need them. Built them out too far. Come on. Okay, and then I need a 1 meter ramp. And then it's just a bunch of 4 meters out. Will I be able to... Yeah, I can delete that. No, I don't have to worry about missing anything. That would be good. Okay. Awesome. This is looking good. We're on the way. And now we're going to do this. Why are we doing these here and not down here? Geez, Scott, I thought you had half a brain. Well, the reason we're... Oh, hold on just a second. I screwed that one up. The reason we're not doing that, not bringing them down, is so we can actually have some floor room for the water. See, bringing these up, it allows me to actually have room to work with the water. Having it all on the same level would have been a freaking nightmare. Oh my gosh, that would have sucked. Alright. This would be all the ones on the right side. Nope. All right. Belt's going down the middle time. Okay. Besides the belt to the truck stop, all we have to do are these. Okay. Cool. Now it's literally just the belt for the truck stop. And that's it. Now it's time for fluids. Now, what did I do here? Apparently I jumped down. So it comes down, goes over the seam, and then it's in the center. Center next one. Okay. So come down over the seam and into the center. It's on this line right here. Okay. And I can just continue on with this. Okay. And then over here, same thing. This is the center right here. So you're going to go right there. Cool. Yep. It's amazing how much work goes into power production. Two, three. On the plus side, once it's done, it's all like the thing about doing a power plant is you front load everything because then from then on, unless there's an issue, you just let it run. You don't have to do anything else. That's one of the cool things about it. All right, 1, 2, 3. Cool. We'll have to take care of a few pumps and stuff, like the one that we have here. We have 4 pumps on each side on this level, and then 4 pumps that are working down on the bottom as well. The reason we're using these is to get them pushed, to push the water through the system. The other pump is to get the water up, and this is to push it down the system. All right. I need to take a little bit of reflux medicine here because I am getting a little reflux from dinner, so I'm going to go on mute for just a minute. Okay, I'm back. And yes, I know there's clipping. Oh, and the pump goes as centered on that thing as I can make it. By that thing, I mean the little ribbon, the ribs of the pipe, to show you what color the water's going through there. All right. Two. And what's this one right here? Two. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And then a pump there. Oh, right there. There it is. 1, 2. Yep. And then a pump right that pump will push the water up into those. And then we just need one more. We're actually getting really close to being done here. Oh, and then this one. This one's really cool because I just take it down. It's already in place. Well, not technically speaking, but it's close. Close enough. It's not a perfect asymmetry. Sorry, it's not a perfect symmetry. The reason being, this is 3. It's like 3 steps away from the edge instead of 2, like it is over there. So this one's a little bit further away from the edge, but yeah. I don't see much of a problem with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All pipes are done. At this point, we need to go underneath. We still need to power everything. We're not done with that yet. But we are at least ready to set up these. Oh, and while we're at this, let's go ahead and fix these. T-junction. That's going to really help. Okay. And then stairs down. We'll do the same thing here. There we go. Good. I don't want to do too many of these because I don't think I grabbed enough plates and rods to be able to build all of the ones that I'm going to need. And that's okay. Here we go. You are going to be... Yeah, I had it right. Horizontal, vertical. And then one there. And then down over here, same thing. And there you go. Now, how do we stop too much water going from me to one? Well, it's as simple as using the pump as a valve. It's going to act as a valve, not in the sense of restricting flow, but restricting direction of flow. Because actual valves can restrict how much water can go through, or how much liquid, I should say, can go through. We don't really need to we don't necessarily need to restrict that. We just need to restrict which direction or which way water can flow out. So that means the water from this extractor will not go this way. It'll go as far as that little section there and then up. Same thing with this side and mirrored on this side as well. It's fairly simple. These aren't going to be powered. Like I said, these are just merely acting as direction of flow. Oh, there we go. Oh, and then we actually need to have the pumps going up. Here. Okay. That is all she wrote. Other than that, we just need to power it up. So this section is done too, at least building-wise. Like I said, we just need to power the thing up and we're good to go. Let's get some stairs. And then we need to get a truck stop. And the back of it is going to be right there. Okay. Let's grab Transport, truck station. All right. Outbound. It's gonna be right there. All right, let's see here. How far back is this from the city? It's actually a little bit way back. Okay. So I think that's right then. And as for output, yeah, you're good to go. And you are going to unload from the vehicle. Then last things last. For belts. Done. That's it. This is now completely done for belts. All we have left to do is set up a truck, a station right there, a truck stop over there, belt the coal into it, and then let everything back up. And the backing up process can take a little bit. So what we'll do is we'll get it just going. We'll have everything ready and actually running. We just won't turn it on. We'll just let everything backflow. Or sorry, fill up, I should say. Okay. One thing I need to do here is I need to place a wall there. And the reason why is so I can build this. And I build it right there. Oh no! You're not the double. I built the wrong thing. Dadgummit. Hold on. 7, not 6. I thought I had grabbed the double, but apparently not. There we go. And then we can wire that up. And it's pretty good. There's not a whole lot to it. Okay. You connect to there. You connect to there. And then on the other end, to connect the back side of things, we're going to build one. Is that on the seam? Yeah. And then there. Okay. And then you are going to build out to here. You build out there. I'm out of cable? Suck. I guess I needed more than I thought. Okay, well, what's RTV? Wait a second. Well, actually, those generators are going to give me coal. Give me cable. Oh, really? Is that so, Mr. Bean? I think he was talking a lot of smack about me there. Okay. So those are both wired up. There we go. Everything on this floor is wired up and ready to go. Now I'm trying to remember how I got wiring down below. I think it was just this. No? Oh, that's what it was. It was this. What I did is I placed another wall here. And then I placed just a single, not a double, but a single on the inside, and I just wired those two up. Okay. So let's do this. That. And then to here. Inside of it, right there. Okay. And it just kind of looks like it's attached to the back of the conveyor, which is okay. It's okay for our purposes here. Now, how did I do these? I think... place them distance-wise in the middle of the foundation. I think I just tried putting it as close to above it as possible. Ready for flaccid jumps? Okay. So, middle of that foundation there. We'll delete it in a second. Just want to make sure I get the right... right there. Okay. And then to go out, put them 1, 2. Okay. Oh, perfect. That lined up just right. Okay. Cool. It's this row right here. Okay. And right there. Then one, two. Good. 1, 2. Yep, that looks good. Did I ever connect those on the back end? I did not. If I get this in place, put that there for the moment. Right there. Okay, and then 1, 2. There. There's the power hookup. Oh, there it is, just on the back side. How do I do it over here? Oh. It's 2 on the outside of that. Okay. So not 1, 2 here, but 1, 2 there. that's not exactly where it's supposed to go, but we'll fix that in a minute. There we go. Just needed a marker for this line down that way. And you go there. One, two. And then 1, 2. Okay, I think that's it. So let's get the main lines going down. And then knock that up. Going down. And then you go out. And then connect. You can just connect. You go out and then connect. You go out and then connect. And then you just connect. Same thing this way. You go out, you connect. You just connect. You go out and then connect. You go out and then connect, and then you just connect. And then, last things, we go to there. And there. That's it. The only thing that we don't have here is coal. And then actually, like, wiring it up to an already functioning system. How do I want to do this? Kind of don't want them to be shown. I'm thinking maybe I can connect this one to this one. Yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just do a redundant connection on the back end too. There. Actually, that's how I would have done it because that's going up to the power tower. That's how I connected this system to the rest of it. Was literally this one right here. Okay. Well, let's go get that truck stop in place. So 1, 2, it's just a little bit over it. Okay. 1, 2, and a little bit over it, right? Something like this. Now the front of it will be just a little bit back behind this line. Like that. A little bit past that, huh? Like right there-ish. How does that look for symmetry? Oh, wow, that is so far to the right. It's like an entire block out. It should be like over here somewhere. can nudge it that far? No, I can't. That may have actually been like right on the money. How much space is in between the edge there and that? Actually, just about the same. Okay, please tell me that's better. Oh yeah, that's way better. Excellent. Okay. At this point, we're going to delete these. So we're going to need ourselves another miner. Portable miner. Portable miner. Go. Okay. All right. And let's go to here. What size is those? Are the 4s. Okay. Nope. Okay. Let's build ourselves that miner. And then mark 3 belts. Oh, hold on. We can do that. And then... there they are. Fully overclocked. Actually, no, not fully. Because it can only support 270 anyway because of the belt. So, yeah. Okay, now we belt it out. Oh, sure, that works, whatever. Alright, the next thing I need to do is I need a splitter. With the input right there. Part goes to fueling the truck as it's running around, and that goes into filling the rest of the station. You... I can put all of that stuff in you. There we go. Good. Wait. Oh, right, because I loaded some coal into it. Ah. I was like, how does it have coal in line? I've empowered it. What's going on? Don't mind me. I am just tripping. Ooh, yuck. That looks gross. Let's try that again. What? Come on, get around the tree. There, that's much better. And then before we leave this area for quite some time, we're going to make sure to chop a bunch of these trees down so we can get the mycelia research going. So that is another thing we must... excuse me. That's another thing we need to do. We are so close to being done, guys. I am excited. Because I have other things that I want to do in the factory, and can't do it without power, so yeah. There must be some coal I come out in here that I picked up. Not as much as I thought. Well, if that's the case, then we can go ahead and get this thing wired up. Wait a second. Why aren't you going in? All of that coal should be going in. Did I forget to wire it up? No. Does it not accept anything if it's not powered up? Let's find out. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. A truck stop will not load stuff in unless it has power. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. Enough with the trees. Okay. I need to take 100 coal out. You should be picking up too. Yes, you are loading. Okay, good. Let's place our tractor down. Transportation, tractor. Change this to 12 seconds. Seconds. And it's just going to go do its thing. At this point, we just need to make sure that we have water going into everything. I think we do, because I'm pretty sure I saw it. Water. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, and the last ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now we just need to wait for it to back up with coal all the way up to here. So not only do the generators need to be full with coal, but the truck stop needs to be full with coal, and so does that truck stop. And then that way we have a complete buffer that should never, ever, ever run dry. Because it is going to be at 100% consumption. Well, actually, that's not technically true. If I were to start it it would eventually back itself up after hours and hours and hours, because this is consuming 240 coal and I'm making 270. So I would have an extra of 30 coal a minute, which is roughly 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes for one stack. And so it'd be like 20 stacks an hour. So it would take hours for this to back up. Or I could just let it back up first. This will back up, that'll back up, and then I just turn it on. And it's not like it's hard to get over here. So, yeah. Okay. Let's see if I have enough to get these catwalks over to the end. I might. Probably. Excuse me. Back to here. Go. And this one is just a straight up intersection. That. And then it'll eventually go all the way down to the end. And actually, using the catwalk, I can build a little space around the end to walk. So that works. I think what I'm going to do here, though, is I'm going to build intersections and then stairs down. Ramp or stairs? Stairs. There. That works. That'll look nice. That'll look really nice. I'm running low on rods, actually. Should have grabbed more rods. And since it's too wide, in order, like 2 catwalks wide for the width of a foundation, I'm going to need to widen this out. One that way. Just, and then I'll be able to come back and put some aesthetics in here when I can get around to it. Right now, I really don't care. One thing I do care about, though, is what does it show the power at? Can I reach that power pole? Oh, I can just do it here. Really? Wow, max consumption is really high. Ouch. Knew that was gonna hurt. Okay. Okay, so on my notes to the right, we have finished power plant upgrade, versatile frameworks, another rotor production, other upgraded steel production, automated wiring, and possibly start going down the sulfur tree. Either way, excuse me. Sorry. Either way, we still need to wait for the power plant to back up before we can really turn it on. So there's not a... Well, I mean, I guess we could turn the other productions on. It's not a problem. What I'd like to do is sooner rather than later, I'd like to start getting all productions awesome synced. That way, we don't have as many fluctuations. And the only fluctuations we actually do see in the power grid are like when a truck stop is activated. And that, like, that's it. Because we're going to have that problem when we get to trains. Because trains do take a fair amount of power to produce. Sorry, not to produce, but to run. But they're only running part of the time. And I want the rest of the system to be constantly running. So that way we have less power fluctuations. Because like right now, it's actually, it's kind of a fair amount up and down. It's like 60 megawatts. So I'd like to get all of it running because right now, like here, we're like 700 megawatts under our max consumption. That's a little bit too low, at least for me. I'd like to get that a lot more flat, less fluctuated. I don't know. I don't think that's the word. Okay, we need... Where are we at? We got... Let's get 4 fat stacks. And we'll get 1, 2, 3, 4 fat stacks. Got plenty of rotors. Yeah, I think we're doing good. I think we got enough of pretty much everything we need except for cable. Oh, how are we on wiring? Yeah, we're good on wiring too. So yeah, we just need some cables. I don't know. 4 stacks? There we go. Now, with all of those now running, yeah, it's starting to bring it up. Like I said, I think I'd like to get all of this stuff in Awesome Sync. How long is this going to take to actually back up? And by this, I mean the power plant upgrade. The reason why is because our max consumption is really that close to the actual production capacity. And with that being so close, I don't know if I want to set up too many production nodes until the other half of the power plant is actually turned on. Which all we have to do to turn it on is actually wire up the coal power plants. There's nothing else we need to do. Everything else is already done. All water is in place. All coal is getting there. Well, I mean, we'll double check to make sure that there are no coal power plants that I missed to getting coal, but we've already confirmed that there's enough water. So all we need to do now is just wait for the coal to back up. And like I said, not just back up in the actual power plant, but also in the truck stops as well. And frankly, I do have half a mind to delete the truck stops. The reason why is because that's 80 megawatts. That's just... There's no reason to have that. Other than that, I could do it. But that's 80 megawatts of power that I could be saving, that I could be using somewhere else. So I'm kind of like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. I'm not sure. Oh, hold on. That one's got to be a straight. Yeah. And then this one has to be a corner. There we go. Much better. And then back to T junctions. There we go. What are you doing over here? Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, now we want a corner. And then a intersection. And then back to a T-junction. Nope. Nope. Go. And then a T. Down to there. Down to there. What? I built that. Why did it not build? There. Now it built. Whoa! Really? That one used to be a straight. This one used to be a corner. And then T junctions up. Is a intersection, and then okay, let's see if we can traverse the entire perimeter. I think we can. Really quiet over here. Excellent. Now let's turn these into intersections. Intersections. And then stairs. Just the one. There you go. And we'll do the same thing over here. And I don't know if it's like... Is it bad to be going down to the same level as the generators in between them? Or would it be better to go down? Well, no, we would have to do it this way because if we went down over there, we couldn't even go over, we couldn't move around because those things would be the logistics of the pipes and the conveyors would be in our way. So that's why we're coming down to ground level, quote unquote ground level, with the coal generators here. That's why we're doing that. Okay. You are going to be intersections, and then we're gonna build stairs there. Cool. All right, that's all she wrote. Once it's backed up, we'll turn it on. Now, how do I want to be able to access the logistics layer? I don't know if I do. I kind of want to just leave it there. It's almost all the way backed up, just this one alone. Because it's 270 a minute. So, I mean, it's like almost 3 stacks per minute. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. Since it's not a complete balance, it's probably more like 20 minutes. So in like 20 minutes, we should be able to turn this thing on. So, I need to get some water. Hold on. Mouth is just running a little bit dry. One thing I don't like about this is how the cables, excuse me, are clipping through. I don't think I'm a huge fan of that. For now, I think what we need to do is go get ourselves some versatile framework production going. In order to do that, versatile frameworks are what? Frames and beams. Okay. No. Stay away from my base. And when we go back to turn on the coal power plant, we'll we'll chop down a bunch of trees so we can get the mycelia research tree going. Okay, so I'm going to be needing more. Well, actually, here's a question. How much am I going to be needing a minute for versatile frameworks? 2.5 and 30. How many am I making right now? $22 and a half. I couldn't even... Wow. I couldn't even fully satisfy the demands of this. You know what else I need? I need some alternate recipes. I need the one that allows you to make steel pipes from iron. Because if I can do that, I could make steel pipes like with these, or maybe even all those nodes over there that I was thinking I would do the rotor build at. And then all of the steel here could be totally dedicated to excuse me. To beams. I think that's what I'm going to do. And you know what? I think I'm just going to do it off camera. Because that would just be a really long episode of you guys just watching me run around the map. So I think that will be some off-camera work that I do. And that's probably only going to be the only thing I actually do. I won't really do any base production unless it's like fixing a bug with it, like I had to do with the modular frames. I'll show you what happened. Oh. Well, that happened. So what happened here was we have iron plates going out to this assembler here, and then we had wire going out to the assembler too. Well, the merger was here. It was on that foundation, and it was merging the plates and the wires together and then putting that in instead of merging the wires and the wires. So I had a mixed belt. And as soon as this got backed up, the whole thing turned to pot. So that's why I had to fix that. You guys probably noticed that, maybe even episodes ago. I just did. Yeah, we'll do that. And you know what? I think another reason why it would be good to start going hunting and stuff for... for Mercer spheres and all that is so I can actually get more dimensional depot stuff and get the research for it done too. Now there is one thing that I would like to do, and that is, and I don't know when I'm going to do this, but I really would like to get the sulfur tree researched at the MAM, and I need sulfur for that. And so let me pull up the map and I'll just talk about what I was planning on doing here. Satisfactory calculator. Interactive map. Let's go. So let's turn off those. So these two I'm dedicating for coal power. These two I'm going to combine with sulfur here to do compacted coal for turbo fuel. Because right over here is the Gold Coast where we have the oil. So if I do a compacted coal build over here, then the train that will take that it's not that long of a train. Because beforehand, I had it over here. And I would have it come out this way and drop it off. But if I can, if maybe I even bring belt the coal over to here and then do the compacted coal and then train that over from there. Something like that. I'm not fully sure what it's going to look like just yet. But the other thing I'd like to do is, start making my way down the sulfur tree. So I can actually get those alternate recipes. But I think really the biggest thing I need right now more than anything else is just hard drives. So if we look at what we got hard drive wise, what do we have? Collectibles, hard drives. So a few of these I've already hit. I've already gotten a fair amount of these. Let's see. Got that one. That one. Have not gotten that one. I haven't gotten that one. Not sure if I've gotten that one. You know, the one right next to the base I haven't gotten. Got that one. Got that one. Haven't gotten that one. Won't be able to get that one for a while unless I pick up crystal oscillators somewhere else. Got that one. Same thing here. Same thing. Haven't gotten that one. Can't get this one until I do the mycelia tree. Got that one. So yeah, there's a fair amount of these that I'm going to go pick up. And while I'm at it, I'm probably going to go ahead and do searching for Mercer Spheres and Somers Loops. Because reasons. And like I said, I'll probably do most of all of that off camera. Which means it'll probably be a couple days until the following episode gets released. Granted, I'm still not done releasing the two. I'm still like 2 episodes behind in releasing. So there's that. So you guys may notice no difference. I'm not sure. But I'll need to dedicate some time running around the map and exploring and grabbing all these things. A lot of them that like require power, like this one and this one. This one over here. Oh, excuse me. I am really exhausted. I'll probably just like bring some biofuel with me and enough materials to make some bioburners and just hook them all together or something like that. That's probably what I'll do. And I would like to be able to clear out all of these. Like in the grassy fields area, everything that's like on the screen up to like here-ish. And then over here, I'd like to clear out all of that. And just know that I picked them all up. That would be really nice. So, I think that's what we're going to do. So, let's go ahead and head on back to our base. Let's go ahead and get you. Let's see. Can I get up there? Is that a place? Nope. I might be able to jump over from here, though. Mr. Bean, you're in the way. I'm going to have to ask you to move, sir. I said I'm going to have to ask you to move. You are not moving. I have asked you to move, Mr. Bean. Please move. I do not desire to destroy you. So I'll just run around. Hup, got it. And at this point, any power slugs I get, I am not going to be processing or crafting by hand. And the reason why is because of summer sloops. If I'm able to get the... what is the production? There's a production research thing in the MAM for it. I'm trying to remember what it's called. It allows you to double the output of a constructor. Let's take a look at it. Alien technology. Here it is. Power production amplifier. Once I get 50 circuit boards, which will probably be at one of the wrecks, then I can do this, which will allow me to put summer sloops into a constructor or an assembler. In this case, a constructor for the power slugs, and I can double the output of the power slugs. So instead of 5 power shards for one slug, for one purple slug, I would get 10. And so from here on out, I'm not going to be processing any power slugs that I pick up. I'm just going to grab them, bring them back, and drop them off. And for now, I also don't think I need any power shards because the power production is done. I've set their production to what, 175%? No, something like that. It's up to 270. So maybe it's 225. I forget. Anyway, I don't need any more power shards because power is pretty much ready to go. There's nothing else really to do for it. So, but yes, I would really, really like to get that alternate recipe to be able to build pipes off of iron as opposed to steel. So that way I can then dedicate 100% of my steel to beams, which would be awesome. So that is what I'm going to do, is go hard drive hunting. And as a matter of fact, let's go ahead and go get our first one right now. Where are you at? Power. Yeah, I have enough. I gotta take a little bit more Gaviscon for reflux. It's really bad right now. So I'm gonna go on mute for just a minute while we go hunting for this. Okay, I'm back. That's gonna hurt. Yep. All right. We're back. And the station is full. I'm gonna guess the tractor is full. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. While the tractor stops, we're gonna make sure that all the stacks are completely 100. Come on, stop. There. And wait, where's the rest of my coal? There it is. There, everything's 100, and all the stacks in the tractor should be 100. I just don't want any partial stacks. Yeah, we're good. So we'll be able to turn this on in just a minute. So until we're able to, let's go ahead and let's chop down some trees, huh? Woo! What? No mycelia? You've got to be kidding me. Well, I know they're over here. I know it's over here somewhere. No mycelia. You hate to see it. There? No. Where the heck is the mycelia? I've gotten mycelia before in here, and I don't know why I'm not getting any right now. What is going on? Oh, come off it. Really? Is it different to get mycelia now? Oh, you're the one who's attacking me. I do not take kindly to that. I don't even want your remains. Well, I know there was mycelia up there. Let's... I don't know. See if there's anything over there. See if there's bulbous trees and stuff. I don't know. you doing, truck stop? You almost done? Yep, almost. Turning this on will be the last thing we do for this stream. Oh, I know something else we can do while we wait. Let's clean up those power lines. Okay. And that's all she wrote. Oh, dang. That hurt. All right. We are really close to being done, and that is just too much fog. That's better. I was like, is it going to get out of the way or is it going to get run over by the tractor? It did, in fact, get out of the way. Oh, man. So when I do go to make this, like, look nice, I'm not exactly quite sure how to do it. I know I want to cover up the logistics layer here. That's for sure. I was thinking this might be kind of cool to have, like, glass windows to look down into the water area, because it's kind of cool. It's almost like a split level design, and I didn't even mean to do it that way, but that's kind of the way it happened. Where, like, you can go up to the logistics layer or up to the very top, or you can look down and go into the water production, and that's kind of cool, right? That's actually pretty cool. And I'm just wondering, you know, if I do glass here and do walls up here, would it just be glass walls and open air? I don't know. Ultimately, I don't think it matters all that much. Oh, hey, man research is done. Let's take a look at what we got. Deuterium iron. Iron pipe! Yes! You guys, you love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, baby. Iron pipe. Oh, I am so happy. That was on the first one, man. That was awesome. That was cool. Because now we can dedicate steel to beams. That is really good to have. Oh, wow. I can't believe I pulled that. That's incredible. The RNG gods are with me today, guys. They are with me. I might have to go buy a lotto ticket or something. All right, look. Check it out. Boom. She's backed up. The iron is not moving at all. Oh, sorry, the coal is not moving at all. And we're going to wait for this one to get all the way backed up. I can even put that in there because I don't need it. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do this. Let's start them all up. Actually, first off, before we do that, we need to make sure that they all have coal. We've checked for water, but we haven't checked for coal. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, here we go. Done. And just like that. We went from 1200 to 24. Oh yeah. You love to see it. Love to see it. Alright guys. With that, I shall bid you all a fondue. You know what? We need to go back and be where we don't need to be here at the power plant anymore. Let's head on back to base. Let's get up on a look tower, the natural place to say goodbye. Like I said, off camera, I'm going to do some searching for some more hard drives. I probably won't scan any now that I know we have iron pipe, because that one was like the one I was going for. I'm not sure if there's any other alternate recipes I need at the moment. But I think I would like to have some Sommer Sloops and some more Mercer Spheres. If not to put things into Dimensional Depot, to get some upgrades to the Dimensional Depot. So I can have more, faster upload and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm going to do that as well. I still think I'm going to go ahead and do all of that scouring the map and grabbing a bunch of stuff. I'll probably do that off camera. Or maybe I'll just do it on stream where I put something on to listen to or something you guys can watch. But as for YouTube, that's going to definitely... I'm definitely going to skip that. So... one thing we really do need to do, though... oh, hell, hold on. Done. She's done. Okay. So we do still need to do versatile frameworks. We still need to get more rotor production because the rotor production we have right now, it is backed up, but it's also, all of it is now going to smart plating. And I kind of feel like I just want that to continue to do its thing for a while. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I personally feel like I would like for it to just do its thing for a while. And if I'm continuously using rotors from the rotor production that I've set up, I won't be able to do as much smart plating because I'll be using it. So I still want to do a smart plating upgrade, another rotor build somewhere out here. And now that I have iron pipes, I can decentralize that as well, not decentralize that, but I can move its production somewhere else, and all steel, because I'm going to be ramping it up. I'm going to be putting in 3 Mark IIs over there, 1 for the coal and 2 for the iron. All of that can go to steel plates. Every single one. And that is huge. Because it's freeing up the iron, it's freeing up the steel for just plates. And then hopefully with that, I can make some good versatile frameworks. And then we can get our automated wiring so we can get phase 2 done. Because with phase 2, we can get plastics, we can get oil production, and specifically, we can get turbo fuel. Oh, and we get trains. That's another huge one, because once trains happen, there's going to be a huge uplift of what I'm going to be doing. Excuse me. It's kind of a two-parter, because I'm going to use a train to get power production, to get the turbo fuel over at the Gold Coast going. And once that's done, then I can just build a gazillion train stations for all of the decentralized production. And I have also now realized I'm going to need another iron pickup for iron pipes. It was originally just going to be 4. It was going to be 1 for plates, 1 for rods, 1 for screws, 1 for cable, and then that cable would eventually go to, wire, and that wire would go to cable. So it was originally just going to be these 4. But now it's going to be 5. So I'm actually going to need 5 iron pickups. Oh, let's not jump off the edge. There we go. And usually with one of the pickups, I like it to be at least 240 of a minute. But what I really like to do is have it to be 480. And so that is 4 normal nodes on a Mark II miner that are not overclocked. Actually, you know what? Before I bid you all a fondue, let's take a look at my other game that I had going. Because I want to know how many iron each of these pickups was making. And I'll kind of walk you through what I was thinking we would do. At least I'll try and show you what my goal is. If the game will load. Okay. Just a moment. All right. What I need to do is I need to get up. I'm trying to remember how I got up on some of these. I think there's one over here. Yeah. been a while since I played this world. Oh, you know what I can do is I can just take a look at these. All right, so this is iron pickup 4. That's what the P is. Iron pickup 4 at 480 a minute. And if I take a look at all of the stations here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pickups, and all of them are 480 a minute. I have 400 drop-offs. Sorry, I have 4 drop-offs at 480 a minute as well. When I do the new naming scheme at this one, what it's going to be Iron P1, and then just in parentheses, just the amount. I don't need to say a minute. I'm going to just know that it's a minute. How did I get 480 at this pickup? Because the other thing I'm thinking about doing is eliminating the actual ingots, the basic ingots like copper and iron. I'm thinking about eliminating them from the system. And the reason why is because if I was thinking about having 2 tiers of trains, and the first tier would be not 2 tiers of trains, but just like tiers of management, I guess. So what would happen is we'd bring the iron up to the smeltery, and then the smeltery would bring it up to another level, which would just make it whatever it's going to be. So iron plates or screws or rods or whatever, it would do that before it ever got to the train network. So that way, basic ingots are not even on the train network. Because if you take a look at this, there's a lot of trains and there's a lot of stations. And if I can remove like half of them by getting rid of basic ingots, that would be huge. Because look at this. That's a lot of stuff on this network. But I'm still planning on having this be kind of the same idea. So in this case, this iron is going, I think it's going up to here. I'm not fully sure. I can't remember exactly where it's going. Let's see. What is this one? Because iron P1 goes to iron D1 for drop-off. This is iron plates. So 320-minute iron plates are made when train... Yeah, iron D1. When this train drops off the iron ingots, it drops off a maximum of 480 a minute, and then it turns it into 320 iron plates. And it does that down here. So what happens is the drop-off goes down, goes into this array, and then we have a couple lines coming up. And then they get split into these 4 storage containers, and each storage container goes into one of the train platforms. And then those go off to somewhere else. So there's a lot of production, right? There's a lot of stuff going on. And I'm fully planning on doing the same idea. It's just, I don't know if I plan on having a iron ingot pickup and an iron ingot drop off anymore. I think what I'm going to do is somewhere below the station, I'll go ahead and turn the ingots into the plates and just bring the plates onto the train network, so I can skip an entire level of train logistics, because I have 4 trains on this network just taking ingots back and forth. Why not just make the basic thing that they're going to make? Because I'm actually going to have, if I were to do it on the new world, I would still have more than this, because right now the trains are going to make from the basic iron ingots, the trains are dropping it off to make sheets, screws, rods, and wire. I think wire. But now in the new world, they're going to be making steel pipes too. So that would be an extra chain on the network and an extra station on the network. Well, why not just remove them? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I fully plan on removing those from the network. Oh, wait, that's right. I forgot that I have a jetpack now. Do I not have fuel? No, I do. For some reason, though, it's burning solid biofuel instead. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But here, iron drop-off 4. This one is going to making iron wire. And it's making 864 a minute. And then that iron wire is going... There's a train that picks up the iron wire and takes it to different places. One of them being cable. And other ones. One of the problems that I ran into during this train world was the way I actually organized the tracks. I came across a lot of deadlocks because I didn't give myself enough space for the trains to exist. I think right here is a prime example. I had to have pathing signals all the way through this entire area. There's one here, one there, and I think it goes further down because I didn't leave myself enough space here for a train. An entire train is actually 5. Hold on, is it 5 or 10? I think it's 10 blocks long if it's a 1 locomotive and 4 carts. If I remember right, it's 10 foundations. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. It's 10. There was no way that area over here was 10 long in order to accommodate a train to being able to just wait or go. And so one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to be way more cognizant of how much space trains and just I guess the train logistics are going to need. I was not cognizant of that in the first time in this particular playthrough, and that's what I'm going to be way more conscientious about. Another thing is I was trying to think of a way to bring hypertubes along with everything, because how cool would it be to have a hypertube network that's running along a train system? Because if you take a look at these, let's find one of the 4-way intersections. I think there's one. Where's my first 4-way intersection? No, I don't think my first 4-way intersection is until Christmas stuff. So here we go. We are going to get going here. I'm going to take you guys over to Christmas. And is that a train up ahead? That it is. What is that train doing? That's going to be a crash. Nope. I somehow did not crash that. Wow. Do not ask me how I managed to pull that off. I do not know. By all accounts, that should have been a crash. Oh, that's a 4-way. That's a 4-way intersection right there. Let me show you guys. Okay. If you take a look at a 4-way intersection, you'll notice that there's a safe spot right here. If you stand like directly in the middle, you're not going to get hit by a train. But the other thing I was thinking about is if I design this blueprint, because I wanted it to be a blueprint, right? because right now it's 3 wide, and I was thinking about making it a 5 wide blueprint. One for an edge, one to like bring it up a little bit, like have a little bit of a raised platform. But then on top of it to have like, I don't know how to say this, but it would be like a constant roof going down, like following the tracks, right? And then once you get to a junction, I would put a specific junction blueprint down. And anyway, the thing about the blueprints, where it has like the little roof or whatever on top, I was thinking I could put the hypertubes up there. I've actually been needing to check this. How big is this? This should be 5 by 5. Yeah, that's 5 by 5 by 5 is that square. Wow, my graphics are just tweaking out, man. Holy cow. So, anyway, this is my ultimate plan. Also, in this world, I've had the production systems below the train stations. I think in this current playthrough, I think I want to do it on top of the train stations. So instead of it dropping it off and going down, I think I want it to go up. And have all production be above the train stops. So, anyway, I thought you might find that interesting. Okay. Back to YouTube 1.0. This one will probably load a lot faster because there are not 5,000 different train tracks. Oh yeah, that loaded so much faster. And look, my graphics card isn't on the fritz. All right. With that, I shall bid you all a fondue. Have a wonderful rest of your day, or well, hold on. There we go. A wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you are. Take care and peace out.